You know how fast the community works? Hey, Santos, where are you hiding at today? First is stolen valor, then you're running around telling people that at some point you work for the Border Patrol, which we all knew it was a lie. Hey, Santos, you know how fast we work? The community doesn't mess around. I told you. This community over here, we're not a Cheeseman page. We're not a T page. We come with truth and facts after showing the emails. I'm telling you, I woke up to this email this morning. Where are you hiding that, little guy? Tell me where you're hiding that, little guy. Because stolen valor, that's a serious thing. Yeah, we come with receipts over here. This is what I woke up to this morning. A case number has been assigned in about 7 to 10 business days. Whether TikTok is here or not, we'll put the information out on whatever platform we go to. But let me tell you something, Santos. You better stay in Mexico and hide out over there, little guy. Because everything is coming out. Everything is coming out. According to Santos, yeah. According to Santos, he's the big, a big boss. He's a little guy. Yeah, I know he was still saying that he was in the military. He's not. I showed the emails last night. And I'm not in front of my laptop to show them again. But I guarantee you, I told people as we're going along giving updates, we're giving updates. So there is a case number assigned. Yeah, AZ Yellow Rose. We're not messing around with him over here. We don't got time to play with this little kid at all. This little kid thinks that we're messing around. Lying about being in the military, we don't take that lightly at all. I showed what I showed last night. Now, hold on. Let me do this. Santos, you got another case number. We have another case number for your ASS. Yes, we do. You think that the community is going to sit here and mess around while you sit there and commit stolen valor, and then you have another case number assigned to you. We're not messing around with you. So yes, at 6:58 this morning, I got this email regarding Santos. Give us 7 to 10 business days, no matter what platform we're on. We're going to put the information out there for everybody to see. Our community does not mess around. We're not here to play games. We're going to expose Santos, and we're going to expose him to the fullest. Don't be playing with us, little boy, because that's what you are at this point. You're a little boy talking all this craziness. Your mama done put you in check. We have Clapper, and then we have some other apps. I'll put a post up today. So, hey, retired fire Captain Girl. Like I said, we're going to expose this little guy. His mom done checked him, and I'll play the recording later on tonight. I'll play the checked him. Now, welcome in, everybody. We have another case number assigned over for Santos. Yeah, I looked into favoritism. This guy, he thinks that we're not going to get all the info that we need on him. And I don't care if he calls me a Fed, the Federales. I don't care what he calls me. I'm going to expose this little boy. because that's all he is. So 7 to 10 business days, we will get verification about him claiming he was Border Patrol. Yeah, misses with that. Misses with that. Like I said, a case number has been assigned. And I give a big shout out to Pops and the individuals from the Guardians of Valor, the Stolen Valor Foundation. I give a big shout out to them. Hey, Dollar Diva. And I give a big shout out to the community, the moderators. We don't mess around over here. Like I said, we're not a Cheesemat page. We're not a Cheesemat page. We're not a tea page. What we do as a community in the awareness side is bring awareness. And we're bringing awareness to this little boy right here. I'm going to call him a little punk. Excuse me for saying that, but I'm going to call it for what it is. He's a punk. That's what he is. I'm not gonna sugarcoat this. Yeah, we are aware. You're right, Dollar D, but we are an awareness community. And we're not going to stand for this little guy right here to be doing stolen valor, to claim he was Border Patrol at one time. No, we're not sugarcoating nothing. That's why when I seen this email this morning, hey, Oil Trash, long time no see, brother, man. Good to see you. When we got this email this morning, I was all like, oh, overnight things, they're not playing. They're not playing. So shout out to Pops, the Guardians of Valor, the Stolen Valor Foundation, everybody that's working behind the scenes to call this little punk out right here. Yeah, it's Popo Friday. Yeah, this is the guy that was with Ashley Trevino. And I'm going to drop some recordings tonight, some screen recordings. I'm going to play them. Where Ashley Trevino is admitting to her bag being taken by the Popo and somebody getting locked up for it. So regarding Ashley Trevino, Ashley, let me tell you something. Good morning, Carol C. Yeah, Carol C. Pops and the Stolen Valor Foundation and the Guardians of Valor, overnight, they made this happen. Here, I got the other screenshot. And I'm not in front of my laptop to show the others. So, Santos, you got another case number assigned? You effed around and now you're going to find out, little guy. So, Santos, come out of hiding. Come out of hiding, Santos. You got another case number assigned to your ASS. Come out, little guy. Good morning, Johnny Haney. Good morning, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. This folder keeps on getting bigger and bigger. And like I said, we're not here to mess around with this guy. Not today, not tomorrow. Okay, I'll put the other one back. Give me a second. That's crazy. Don't come over here messing with us, Santos. This community don't play. We ain't playing with you. Our community is not playing with this little boy. He's a punk. Pops. Thank you, Pops. Hey, Pops is the moderator. Pops, hey, a big shout out to Pops. Hey, my hat goes off to Pops and the Guardians of Valor. Let me see. Pops ain't messing around. My hat goes off to the Stolen Valor Foundation, the Guardians of Valor, to Pops. They ain't playing. They're not playing with this kid. I'm saluting Pops. Pops ain't playing. This community doesn't play, Santos. There's your other case number. For some reason, you thought that we were playing over here. We're not a Cheeseman page. We're not a T page. We're an awareness community. We expose clowns like you all the time. That's what we do. And you're getting exposed. Last night you got exposed for stolen valor. Now they're already done, contacted the Border Patrol. Oh, actually, I got some videos tonight, some screen recordings regarding Ashley Trevino, talking about her bag. Somebody getting locked up for her bag. You better believe it. Ashley Trevino, I'm dropping those recordings on your ASS tonight, along with some other stuff. Vale. The same goes for you. I'm dropping some recordings tonight too on you, Vale. Trying to set people up. Not only some people, but you're also, at one point, we're going to try to set Ashley Trevino up. So, Vale, those recordings are coming tonight too. We ain't playing with yous. We come with truth and facts, and it's going to go down. I got to go put folders together. I got a lot of stuff I got to do today. It's my day off. It's about to go down. I got the video. Hey, I got a screenshot and I got the video of Ashley Trevino waving the pew-pew around. I got that video too. So I got the video of Ashley Trevino waving the pew-pew around with the screenshot. We ain't playing with yous. I'm not here to play. Our community is an awareness community. So, we're dropping it. I got his date of birth. I got everything I need. I got all his information. So for the ones that say, that's not his real name, quit playing with us. Quit playing with us. Yous are going to get exposed. So we have what we call the crash out crew. No. Santos is not. No. Stolen valor. Stolen valor. That's what Santos is. I showed the emails last night. I'll show them again tonight. Ain't no way. That's stolen valor. Why is it addressed Mr. Homie? Because that's how they know me. Mr. Homie. So that's what I'm saying. Somebody said, why is it addressed Mr. Homie? Because they know me as the Mexican homie. Some people ask some crazy questions. So Santos, there's your other case number. Here, let me grab something real quick. Okay, I just had to grab a screenshot real quick. So tonight is gonna go down. I'm looking into everything. It's way too early for this. Chaparra, I haven't looked into that yet. There's a lot that I'm gathering. The community is gathering. Somebody says lies, show facts. That's all we do. We come with truth and facts. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? We come with truth and facts over here. We're not a T page. in regards to Ashley Trevino. He's a kid, leave him alone. I'm not in front of my computer, guys. I'm not in front of my laptop. It's my day off. So I'm not at home right now. So I'm telling you. Hold on, what? Man, there's a lot of the trolls in here. Hey, if you don't like truth and facts coming out, look, they already reported us. They already reported us. And if you don't like what we're talking about over here, go over there. Go over there with Ashley Trevino and Santos. Go over there. So look, tonight, 7 p.m. Mountain, at 7 p.m. Mountain time, we're going to drop screen recordings. We're going to drop everything that we need to drop. I'm going to show the screenshots of Ashley Trevino waving that pew-pew. So tonight. All right, everybody. I'm going to get off. They already hit us with 2 warnings. Clap. But the Cheese Man is going down tonight, 7 p.m. So right now we're just doing random live streams. I want to know, what is Ashley Trevino, Santos, and Jefa? I want to know what they're going to do. Are they going to be working jobs at Walmart? Somebody answer me that question. What is Ashley Trevino going to do? What is Jefa going to do? What are they all going to be doing? She's going to Snapchat? Boo.
Kimmy.
Yeah, Kimmy. Tammy with the van. They'll go to Favorited. Oh. Yeah, they're just going to go. It's not going to be the same, although. Yeah, Santos is already being canceled anyways. They have to get a real 9 to 5?
Santos does have to worry because a lot of his throwers are American.
Yeah, that is true, Mrs. Homie. Santos does have to worry because a lot of the people that throw gifts to him and stuff of that nature, or a lot of the people are based in the U.S. So Miss Homie makes a valid point. I don't care if you're in Mexico. Somebody said you love the U.S. Supreme Court today. The decision is the decision. Yeah, that little Santos little individual. Yeah, we're over on the Clappity Clap. Hey, KK. And we're also, I do have a Favorited account. And I have YouTube. Tammy and the van is going to YouTube. It's not going to be the same. The unemployment numbers might go down when all the scammers go back to work. They won't even last. They're not going to last having a job. They're used to sitting on their tails. On the Clappity Clap, it's the Mexican Homie one. I made a post. Here, let me see if I can put it. Hold on. Oh no, Glock 12, I'm not going there. Glock 12, I'm not going. I'm not going to Reno. No. I have a Favorited account and I have YouTube. Hold on. Where's that post? Right here. Hopefully you can still see. Lisa said, I guarantee you we'll be here Monday. Hey, if it's still here, it's still here. I mean, I don't know. I've seen a lot of people crying. Come on, we get dual citizenship. Oh, now Glock 12. I haven't heard many good things about it. Hey, Fred and Wilma. And good afternoon, everybody. I'm not. We're going to be giving updates on the whole Crash Out crew. For the ones that don't know who I'm talking about here, like I said, I'm going out with a bang. If TikTok is not here, oh, wow.
We like Clapper.
If TikTok goes away, at least we'll go out in a cloud of smoke. I'm still finishing up my folders for this crash out crew that's on the screen. That's what we're going to be talking about tonight. We got hit with 2 violations this morning. They were super mad. They were super bent out of shape. I don't care. I already said it. I'm going to go out in a cloud of smoke. And if these people don't like what I'm saying, I don't know what to tell them. Boo hoo hoo hoo. That's just it. I don't care. Hate me or love me. Stand in line with the rest of the people that don't like me. As a matter of fact, get all your lawyers together, because Jefa says she has a lawyer. Ashley Trevino claims to have a lawyer. That stolen Valor little punk Santos claims to have a lawyer. I don't care. Hey, Bev, I don't care if they have lawyers. I don't care if they got connections. Yeah, Timu lawyers. I don't care. You know how many people have came and said, I'm going to call my lawyer. Call your lawyer. I don't care. Tell your lawyer to stand in the line with the rest of everybody else that has tried but never succeeded. Oh, Vale, I got to add her to the picture. I'm adding her to the picture. Thank you, Sunshine. Hey, Mama Clark. Yeah, I give 2 hoots, 2 hollers. I don't care if you have the best lawyer in town. Did you buy him at the TikTok shop? Yeah, what they do is public, right? Breeze the first picture. Yeah, the Mexican Homie 5280 is the backup account. The Mexican Homie 5280. Everybody's all like, where's Bree on there? It's that first picture on the top left. First picture. Now, I don't give 2 hoots, 2 hollers. Like I said, I don't care how much you pay for a lawyer. I don't care about if you have the best lawyer in town. Thank you, Pops. Good to see you, Pops. Pops is right there. Pops is on it. Pops says there's over 300,000 guardians of Valor that have Mexican homies back. And the community that stands behind us. And we want to thank Pops because, hey, I tip my hat. I salute Pops and the Guardians of Valor. They don't know what type of community that we have. It's going to go down tonight. And I'm like I said, I really don't care. I'm finishing up folders. But if they don't like me, they don't like me. And get your lawyer. Because I'm not bothered. What we put out tonight, yeah, everybody could share out what's going to go down tonight. 7 p.m. Mountain. But I'm talking about everything and anything. 7 p.m. Mountain time. It's going down. On TikTok. Yeah, 7 p.m. Mountain. Yes, on this platform. So 7 p.m. Mountain, 8 Central, 9 Eastern, 5 Pacific. 9 Eastern. Yes, 9 Eastern. And of course, they're going to get bent out of shape. They're going to get bent out of shape, and I don't care. I didn't see your message, Cheese Man. I didn't see it. Get mad, get sad. It doesn't bother me. I could care less. I always hear them talking about, 7 p.m. Mountain, 8 Central, 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific. Sorry, yeah, 6 Pacific. If you're new here, welcome in. We're gonna put it all on the line tonight. Talking smack. Yeah, send me a message. I'll check it. I'll check it. And if Cheese Man, you want to, I'll provide you an email too. Yeah, if you're new, welcome in. Whatever we put out tonight is going to get put out. They're not going to like it. Send me a message. I'll give it to you. I'll give you the email address. I don't care. We come with truth and facts. That's what it is. New Patrol. What is it? You got to send me. Look, the email is stopping the scammers 2.1 at gmail.com. And if you are new, welcome in. You know, we bring truth and facts. That's what we do. 7 p.m. Mountain Time. Here, I'll pin it, Miss Homie. All right. There's the email. For anybody that I got folders being put together. The email is right there on the screen. So what we put out tonight, truth and facts. I really don't care if they like it or not. That's what we do over here. They're going to get bent out of shape. Let them stay bent. We're gonna, I don't care if I'm showing things that people have shown before, but we're going to show everything and anything. I put out this morning what I put out. I put out last night what I put out. And I'm going to continue to put it out. Where I don't care who gets mad. People are going to get upset. Oh, wow. Yeah, Santos has stolen Valor. I showed the receipts last night. I showed that there's a case number associated with the FOIA request with the Border Patrol. Yes, I showed that. Yeah, if it upsets people, that's a damn problem. Thank you, AAA. We try to keep it 100% with everybody. We keep it 100. Yeah, everything. Look, when people put things out on social media, yeah, he got tore apart. Yeah, you're right, Brooke. All money tore him in half. He doesn't like what we're doing. We're doing good, Proud Mother 7. They don't like when we do things like this. When we're doing FOIA requests, where's it at? When we do things like this, they hate it. And I don't care. I don't care. Let me see. Is it this one? Oh, it's this one. Sorry. The comments were disappearing. When we put things out like this, they don't want the truth being out there. When there's case numbers associated with what we're putting out there, they hate it. And it's pretty simple. If they don't like it, they shouldn't be doing shady things on social media. Why do shady things on social media and think you're going to get away with it? You're not going to get away with nothing. That's not how it works. Yeah, for Ash, yeah. That's what we call them, the crash out crew. So they think that we were not going to, Pops was not going to put in a FOIA request to the Border Patrol? Because Santos claimed that at one time he worked for the Border Patrol. So he thought, Pop says, TikTok shop sells cases. That's right, Pops. Hey, overnight, Pops made this happen. Overnight. It's just the way it is. Yeah, he's a compulsive liar. If you say you work for the Border Patrol, guess what? Pops in the community is going to look into it. Abby, I'm waiting for that right now. Okay, yeah, I took a screenshot of that earlier. The account with the K. Yeah. Yeah, it goes on, right? It goes on and on. Bye bye, Moco Santos. Santos es un huerco chiflado. Pues eso es cierto. I mean, I'm saying that's true. I'm responding in Spanish and English. They're saying Santos es un huerco chiflado. Es cierto. It's true. He's just a whole clown. Is this trying to get info? If he was, yes, yeah, it is. It's a FOIA request from the U.S. Customs and Border Protections. I think so, Corey Lynn. I have a lot of videos. When did he serve? When he was 13? I know. I'm telling you. He's hiding out. Yeah, he's a payaso. Yeah, he's a clown. He's going to LA. I like to see what's going to happen if he goes to LA. Things are not going to go well for him. Oh yeah, we put that out yesterday. It's going to be on 7 p.m. Mountain Time. We're going to put videos out. All that. No es un santo? No. He should, no, not even close to being a santo. Santos dice que conoce gente en Juárez que tiene el connect. And what? Is he trying to scare people? En Juaritos? Trying to act like he's the man. He keeps talking all this craziness. I seen his mom checking him. I seen his own mom checking him on live. No, he's not living up to his name. Ese no es santo. That's why he's hiding out in Mexico. He's a clown. He is. He's going to get himself. Am I raza? No, well, they don't call me the Mexican homie for nothing. ¿Cómo que soy raza? ¿Cómo que no? This is a FOIA request for Santos with the U.S. Customs and Border Protection, the Border Patrol. He ain't got no connects in San Pedro, Monterrey. But still, he's staying out there in Mexico. This is a FOIA request that was done overnight. He claimed that he worked for Border Patrol at one point. Yeah, this is the guy that bites the air. I know he's not safe. I made some posts. We'll be on the Clappity Clap. I have a favorited account. We have YouTube.
Yeah, we're going live on Carol's seat tonight. You'll be in her house.
Yeah. So we're going to be doing some test runs on the Clappity Clap today as well. Yeah, they call him Gru. What did this kid do? Stolen Valor? For the ones that missed it, like I said, we're doing random live streams, which at this point, here, let me put up this other one. Hold on. That way people don't think. There's a case number associated. There's a case number associated. If you want to claim that you work for Border Patrol, you think we're not going to actually put in the work and actually do FOIA requests? We're still impersonation of a federal agent, Pop says. You think the community is not going to actually go that extra step just to make sure that he looks like a whole clown? The Mexican homie won. All capital letters. He loves being the topic. He's being exposed. He's being exposed. This is not the kind of clout that whatever he wants, this is not the kind of attention that he's wanting. Did you see him crash out yesterday like always? Completely crashed out. All money tore him in half. All money tore him in half. Somebody said Raza attacking Raza, not good. So when you say Raza attacking Raza is not good, you think it's okay for somebody to claim to be in the military when they never served? Could you answer me that? You think it's okay for the people that go out there and put their life on the line and have put their life on the line, that it's okay for this little clown right here to claim he was military and never was? That's not right at all. People actually lost their life. They put their life on the line. So no, at the end of the day, if somebody says la raza going after la raza, a mí me vale. Me vale. Ese Santitos me la pela con chile y canela, and that's that. I say what I say, and I said what I said. And once again, me la pela con chile y canela. I'm not here sugarcoating anything for anybody. Yeah, too cool for us. He intimidates ladies. He likes to threaten ladies and try to threaten all kinds of other people. That's not right. Trying to intimidate people. Somebody said, I'm employed. What happened? This is the case number for U.S. Customs and Border Protection. It was requested overnight. It'll take about 7 to 10 business days. He claimed to be E4. He claimed to be E4. It says, have that same energy when one of your kids or family F's up. I have that same energy with my own kids. I talk to my kids. Hey, they mess up. Guess what? You think I don't check my kids? I check my kids. When my boys were out there messing around, I check my kids. So I have the same energy with my own kids. Just because he's 19 going on 20 doesn't mean nothing. Somebody said, grow up, homie, this isn't your kid. I don't care if that's my kid or not. We're exposing him. If you don't like what I'm doing by exposing him, I don't know what to tell you. What we're putting out is truth and facts. Who said we were going to get the Raza deported?
What the fuck are you talking about, you dumb fuck?
Well, who said anything about having him deported? You got, look, I don't know where people come out with this. We're doing a FOIA request. If you don't know what the FOIA request is, look into it. That doesn't mean I'm calling immigration on him. That is crazy work. Nobody said that I called immigration. That's crazy. What in the world? Why would, if you don't know what a FOIA request is, if he claimed to work for the Border Patrol, we're trying to gather information. Nah, y'all are crazy. For the ones that don't like that we are exposing him, I don't know what to tell you. It's not Raza going against Raza. You just said he has a fake ID and he is in Mexico and you're reporting it. What do you think will happen? Hey.
If you don't know what information is right, then don't be here. You don't like it here, go back over there. Because the shit he talks about is nothing but lies.
He's showing a fake military ID. And you think that's okay? Mrs. Homie breaks it down the way it is. Now, Mrs. Homie will tear people in half. You can't expose with no proof. I got you. Say less. I'll show proof just like I showed last night. I got proof. Say less. I don't waste the community's time. I don't waste nobody's time. I showed it last night and I'll show it again. Over here with no proof. Stolen valor. There's his case number with no proof. Why don't I read this to you, since I got no proof that it's stolen valor and that ID, that Air Force ID is fake? Here's the FOIA request, the email that was returned. Let me read it to you. From the Stolen Valor Foundation. Mr. Homie, I hope this email finds you and your family well. We have completed our investigation into Salazar Santos. Santos never entered the U.S. Air Force. He did sign up, but didn't honor the commitment he made and is not entitled to claim he's a veteran. His name will be added to our Stolen Valor rolls, ROLLS. So let me call for what it is. I did, Sammy. I call for what it is. And if you don't like what I'm putting out, get to stepping.
Go back to the chisme side.
If you don't like it, get to stepping. Simple as that. Matter of fact, the moderators already know what to do, but I'm going to do it. Gone. VIP ticket out of this live stream. Just like that, I get rid of people. Just like that. I ain't over here messing around with people that said you got no proof. Get out of here with that. And yes, information is redacted. I did redact information. So this is the response to the senior chief. In response to your recent inquiry into Salazar Santos, we have searched every national database available, and in our efforts, found no viable records of military service. No viable records of military service. So when he's running around telling everybody on TikTok that he was in the Air Force and he never was, that's called stolen valor. So we do what gets done. What gets done is you do FOIA requests. That's how you go about it. And then you expose them. So that's why we did a FOIA request with the Border Patrol. Pops went ahead and did that overnight. And then this is the FOIA request that came back from the Air Force. So that's why we're exposing him. Yeah, his military ID is fake. The one that says he's 24 years old? Yeah, we'll still follow up. Whatever platform we're on, we're going to continue exposing him. No matter what. That's how this goes. Now, his response was as follows. We reached out to Public Relations Officer Robert Bibbins, SAF/CN, for clarification. His response was as follows. Salazar Santos did not meet his contractual obligations to the United States Air Force. All potential recruits are required to honor their oath and contracts. But on rare occasions, we have no-shows. Salazar Santos did not report to MEPS on his assigned day, and after numerous attempts to contact Salazar, he was dropped. No punitive punishment was sought. Final oath was not taken. I hope this answers your concerns. AFPC/DSMIF FOIA/PA office over in Randolph Air Force Base in Texas. He signed up, never showed up. He didn't show up for MEPS. MEPs is what they call it. So they dropped him. So no, he was never in the Air Force. Never in the Air Force, how he claims. Running around telling people he was in the Air Force. That uniform is ROTC uniform. Let's call it for what it is. He claims he contacted a fake base. Huh.
It's not a base.
Hold on. Let me do something. Hold on. Let me do something. Where did my green... Hey, the green screen. Oh, we're losing parts of... Hold on. Yeah, we're losing parts of TikTok on my end already. Oh, I already lost some features. All right, hold on. So it's not only stolen valor. It's not only stolen valor. It's also the numerous young ladies that have come forward. You're right, KK. The numerous young ladies that have come forward and allegedly accused them of SA. Yeah, the young ladies. I always say young ladies. I don't care the age or what the case might be. It's just a way to address them respectfully. I believe that's why he's scared to come back to the States. I do. Your daughter was stationed at Randolph? Yeah, fake military ID. And I'm not at liberty. So it came from Randolph Air Force Base in Texas, Joint Base San Antonio, Randolph, Texas. I'm not at liberty because to put out who got us this information, because they expedited the request and they are military officials from the information that I got. So that's why I redacted information and I didn't show who is the senior chief that got us. Yeah. Because they helped us with this information. So I don't want to put their name out there because I didn't even get permission to put their names out there. So, did you see when Santos was trying? Look, they took away one of my TikTok features already. The green screen to put pictures up. Huh. I don't know where it went. Well, that's that. When I started, I was able to have his picture up there, but now I got to mess with these features. I seen that video. I think that's a parody. He was live saying he was coming back today? Yeah. Sure. Oh, here comes DJ Aftermath. Maybe.
Oh, real quick, my bad. I was trying to get off the phone. Real quick, you did a badass job. My fucking respect goes to you, big bro.
Thank you, man. I watch all of your videos and what's going on out there in Texas and what happened and your homegirl, and I seen all that. Man, you guys weren't lying when you said you were gonna pull up.
Well, because like I got tired of it, and you know what? Everybody was there saying like, well, why don't you go and get the job done? And you know what? I could, but you know what? Look, that's a grown female. I'm a man. I grew up old school. I never put my hands on a woman. Never will. But when we all have a common enemy, we all come together as one. We all support each other. I supported everyone. I bailed some people out of jail that were gonna do something to Ash, and I was a man of my word. Santos, I even went to Lackland Air Force Base because I went to go pick up my ASVAB test that I took. Santos never took one either.
Yeah, and people. So now all of a sudden, there's some people out there that because we did a FOIA request with the Border Patrol, and then on top of that, the Air Force FOIA request. That because we did a FOIA request with the Border Patrol because he was claiming that he was Border Patrol at one point. That all of a sudden we're calling immigration on him or some crazy nonsense.
I remember him, bro. They sent me a video, bro. I'm barely seeing it now. He said something about, it was in direct towards you that he was gonna get people from Juarez to come and get you.
He was talking about all money.
Is that so?
Yeah, he was. I think he was directing that towards all money.
Well, he better chill out because he's already looking bad. His address got leaked because he was in San Pedro. Right now he's in Garcia. He's still there in Monterrey. He's in the outskirts.
Yeah.
So my only warning is this, and I was nice enough to say it. He needs to chill out. He needs to chill out because there's certain groups in Mexico that are looking for him, and they know where he's at. Obviously.
And we put that message out the first time that we spoke on this. We put a warning out to him when he's out there on TikTok telling people, thousands of people that watch him that he runs Mexico. Hey, you're asking to be put on a T-shirt, and I'm going to call for what it is. I'm not going to sugarcoat it.
Yeah. Yeah, you're absolutely right, man. And this isn't a game. Everyone has said it too. This is not a game. It ain't. This is really serious. And like I said, I was nice enough to say, hey, you need to chill out because one of these days, yeah, you're going to end up on a T-shirt. And then what?
Yeah, and then you know what the thing about all this was too is when he put out that video of his entire his immediate family on his page and showing all their faces and everything. You know how bad it is when you're out there in Mexico and you're running your mouth talking about you're this big dog, you run this, you run that. You just put your family in danger by doing that.
Oh yeah, bro. I had some friends out there in Brownsville that did that exact same shit. Hell, there's somebody on YouTube that got ran up by the cartel for talking all this, for talking about like certain things that goes on within the sets, and that dude got picked up.
And that's the thing is one of the videos that I'm gonna play tonight is the last words from El Pinky. If you haven't seen what's going on there, also a social media influencer tied up with the wrong people, and I was able to get my hands on that video, and right before he was wiped out, they gave him his final say, and they put it on video. And that's the warning that I was given to Santos is you better be careful because you think you're untouchable, but out there in Mexico, you could be touched real quick.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Hey, when you post that video, send it to me. I want to see it.
I can't post it.
I want to see it.
I can't post it, but I could email it to you, bro. So if you message me, I'll email you the video, and then you can see what I'm talking about. Because Gordo Perucci was one of them that back in December that got wiped out. El Pinky was one of the recent ones, and they dropped those leaflets out of a plane out there in Mexico with that big list of people, social media influencers. Peso Pluma was on there. Several other Mexican singers were on there. They're not playing with these people.
Yeah, no, look, I guess I followed you, so I'll message you right now. I'll message you my email. I got some other paperwork here, man. I'll go ahead and I'll send it to you too. That way you can go ahead and that way you can tie it up with Santos too.
All right, thank you, DJ Aftermath. Send me a message and I'll pop you the email and we'll show everything tonight.
Yes, sir. God bless you, dog.
Hey, God bless DJ Aftermath. Hey, Oil Trash. Who is Nunu Banana? I want to see who Nunu Banana is. Let's see. Hello?
Hi.
Hello.
Okay, so I'm sick. You're going to have to forgive me, y'all. I got the flu. Y'all, This thing sucks. Wash your hands. But anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, so I did some digging. That's the only reason I'm so invested is because I'm sick. She goes by 3 different names that I found. Talking about Ash. The only thing that I'm bringing up that I find weird is there's 3 different people that go by those names in the same county. One passed away in 2016 and another one's in San Antonio. But the other one is aged 39 that I found, which she looks more of, if that makes sense. Not 34, 35. But that is as far digging as I could get. It asked me to pay more money, but I'm broke right now. We're sick. But I don't know if somebody else could do more digging into that too, because I really feel like she's lying about her age. There's no way.
A lot of people have said that. A lot of people are expressing, that there's more things out there. Somebody was mentioning it on the live earlier about Ashley Trevino and her snow charges. I got to look into that. The thing about all this whole situation, there's a reason why I call them the crash out crew, and it's pretty simple. They are crashing out hardcore all over social media, and it's not looking good for them between Santos, Ashley, Brianna, Vale. One of the things I am going to touch on tonight, and I was mentioning it earlier, that Vale is trying to set people up, and I got the video to prove it.
She's been done. Like I went backwards last week and she was like talking bad and stuff in December. But the thing is with all of these people, I'm clinical and that's why I'm on a fake profile. There's something wrong. Especially Bree seems totally detached from reality. Like she's completely dissociated from complete reality. Do not know if it is postpartum depression. Some can split during that, and that's almost like what she does is split. If anybody clinical knows what I'm talking about, It's like almost like splitting personalities in a way, but she's not. She's splitting behavior, her moods.
Yeah, there's a lot going on, and what I want to do is drop all these screen recordings and audio and excuse me, also her waving the pew pew around in the vehicle, and then I got a screenshot to go with that. That's why I'm gonna finish putting my folders together here shortly, and then there's the video. The amount of videos I got already saved and ready for folders because I'm transferring them from. You have Ash Court papers, Chaparra.
Yeah, I mean it's crazy. And the other thing with Ash about clinically, girl's a whole sociopath, y'all. That is the definition of a walking sociopath with narcissistic tendencies. Because if when she's around a certain person, if you watch her on live, she stares, but it's a blank stare, kind of like what we call like dead eyes. That's her mimicking and trying to do another person into herself because she doesn't have one of her own.
Well, the problem is if you've been watching her every time, okay, Chaparra, send me a message and I'm going to give you the email. Now, the thing about it is whenever she hangs out with somebody different, like different people from TikTok, what they call creators, she tries to mimic who those people are. Now, she tries to change her persona, which is crazy work. How are you going to sit there and change your persona just to try to get in and fit in?
It's not that. It's a whole mental. This is like a disorder. Like she has none one of her own. She looks like she can feel sympathy, but she has no empathy. You can tell by the way she treats her daughters. That's usually what happens with narcissistic mothers is they can't bond with the child. They don't know how. That empathy is like gone. Sociopaths do the same. They have sympathy. They can feel bad for other people, but that empathetic feeling, which Bree lacks as well, but I don't think Bree's a sociopath. I think Bree's just a very lost girl. I think therapy and help would take her a whole long way, but the further she goes, the further she's out. But Ash, on the other hand, this is level scary. Like, and I can't believe that anybody clinical as well like me can't just say, hey, y'all, this is scary. The people she's hanging with, the people she's going after, the activity she's involved in, and like watching her live and just profiling her, I'm like, holy crap. This isn't like a joke anymore. Like, there's something really wrong with this lady.
I agree with you, Nunu Banana. Thank you for coming in a box.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it. Tonight is going to go down, and I'm going to drop as much as possible.
I think we'll be here. Thanks, everybody, for
Thank
the
you.
gifts, too, by the way. I wasn't expecting that. Much love.
Thank you, Nunu Banana. Somebody keeps asking, why don't you speak about Mechon? Mechon has been being spoken about already for... So Mechon has been spoken about on... I've seen it on several live streams, right? But when you see this right here, and I'm being serious, it looks like she is chaperoning a high school field trip. I'm gonna call it for what it is. Like, she's the chaperone. She's the one. Yeah, it's just Super 18 chaperoning the kids. I'm gonna call it for what it is. Why is it that she's willing to spend a lot of time? Yeah, they call it grooming. She's willing to spend a lot of time with teenagers, but doesn't want to spend time with her own daughters. Yeah, her subs and gifters are at fault for enabling her. I agree. I agree. And yes, I get it. It's about, a lot of people say they're using her for clout. Okay, I get it. But the problem is if she's willing to spend time with all these youngsters, but doesn't want to spend time with her own daughters, that is crazy. That's crazy work right there. That's why I said she's like a chaperone, chaperoning high school kids. I don't sugarcoat nothing over here. Yeah, a 36-year-old hanging out with teens. Yeah, so a lot of people said it reminds them of the movie Ma. That's not even cool. Yeah, Oil Trash. Yeah, D. Kane is the one that has a pew-pew charge, and then his girlfriend also caught a charge. When all that went down, at the Rainforest Cafe? At the Rainforest Cafe? It's the movie Ma. That's what a lot of people said. And now all of a sudden, Bree, Vale, and Ashley are calling themselves the Bad Moms Club. You know how that's disgusting. That's not even a flex. I don't know why you would be proud to be saying Brianna Olsen, Ashley Trevino, and Violet that to be calling themselves the Bad Moms Club. No, yous are the Deadbeat Squad. That's what you should be calling yourself, the Deadbeat Squad. It is embarrassing. It's beyond embarrassing. They act like calling themselves the Bad Moms Club like it's a cool thing? Nah, ain't nothing cool about that. I don't know how they think whatever they're doing is okay. Yeah, they think it's funny. It's not. Yeah, a lot of teenagers watch what they're doing. They're collabing? Yeah. What's being put out there is truth and facts. Yeah. You know what they're saying about Brianna Olsen? Which is crazy? That she's being passed around to all the guys. Yeah, Jules, we're covering what's going on. That's what, and if you look at videos on TikTok, that's what the word is. That Brianna Olsen is getting passed around to all the guys. You can look at videos that are up there. Vale too. Vale's the one that's behind trying to set people up. Vale's the one that I was talking about where She was willing to get Ashley Trevino set up at 7 p.m. Mountain Time tonight. Vale is the one that wants to get people set up. It's on recording. There's a video out there already. Yeah, GTA is upset that he's getting 9 Eastern time. Drama runs TikTok. We're exposing what's going on. That's what we do over here. We expose, the nonsense, and we expose scammers and all kinds of, GTA don't give a F. Well, yeah, he crashed out yesterday. Did you not see him with Pancho? Yeah, did you not see him crashing out with Pancho? Flexing his you-know-what? And then later on, they're crying about it. So you're telling me he's acting like a tough guy last night? He's acting like a tough guy, right? There's GTA right there in cuffs. So he wasn't acting like a tough guy when he was on the floor, was he? I don't see him being a tough guy while he was sitting there on the floor in cuffs. But last night he was crashing out, acting like a tough guy, top-notch security, top-flight security of the world. Where was that same energy at when he was cuffed up? It wasn't there. It wasn't there at all. Then Ashley making a mockery out of it. He weighs like 100 pounds soaking wet. Like 100 pounds soaking wet. A good gust of wind comes and it'll take him with the wind. So no, that's not what you could call security right there. Gotta have security all the time. I'm telling you. Ashley said, I'll bail y'all. Hey, she didn't bail out D. Kane's girlfriend. Mercedes, there's a lot of videos where he was talking to the Popo and they released him. When he was talking to the Popo and they took the cuffs off, he sure was doing a lot of talking, wasn't he? That must have been a very interesting conversation. Oh, before that, I didn't see that. Pop said he could guard the latrine. Ashley Stuggs? Well, I was talking about the little GTA fella right there, the one that's crashing out. Yeah, that's what it says, top flight security of the world. What's going to end up happening, and I put warnings out for people because if you grew up in the hood, you know what's up. He's going to LA with her too. I wish him the best of luck. Okay, Mercedes. What I put the warning messages out there for all of them, GTA keeps acting up and acting like this tough guy on social media. Somebody's going to run up unannounced. And the repercussions behind being an internet thug and an internet, you know what? G-A-N-G stir is going to catch up with him. People don't play. There's people from the hood, from the streets that do not play around. So GTA, keep being that internet thug. And you're going to meet the right one on the block, wherever you're at. Because you keep telling people to pull up on you. If you keep that same mentality, you're going to end up on a t-shirt. Let's speak truth and facts. That's what it is. So that's why it's important to expose what's going on. Because if you don't expose what's going on, they're going to keep crashing out. And if they go to LA, that's crazy. D-Town Demi said, these little homies are going to have a hard time on the main line. I see 4 check-ins. You're right. And if it's true that GTA is dropping dimes on people, it's going to go all bad. They wouldn't last too long in GP. And if you don't know what GP is general population. You know what we call these youngsters in the hood? Because I'm an older individual. You know what we call these youngsters that go out and do stupid things? They send these guys on dummy missions. That's what we call it. Oh, I seen you, El Chewy. I seen you in some live streams. They send these little guys, these youngsters, on dummy missions. That's what we call it in the hood. That's what we called it when we were growing up. You send the little homies, yeah, decoys, pops. You send the little homies out to go do dummy missions. That's what we call it where we come from. And that's exactly what's going on with all these youngsters. Being sent on dummy missions and taking charges for other people. Yeah, they passed them the helmet, Chewy. Yeah, these little ones are willing to take charges for the other people, and then we call them crash dummies. These are crash dummies right here. So I call it for what it is. They want to be getting all rowdy on social media. They want to try to act tough on TikTok. Be careful what you ask for. Yeah, look at D. Kane. Look at what's going on with D. Kane. They're asking for a bond reduction. What is it, 200,000 on one bond, 200,000 on another one? They're over there asking for bond reductions? Let me see. I think I got it right here. Hold on. No, that's Raymundo. That's one of the ones that went down with them. So you're telling me these little guys are willing to take cases? They're willing to take cases and be crash out dummies? Look at this. Look at this crazy nonsense. Yeah, D. Kane has a violation, a bond. Yeah, this is where I got, I am Sarah Gonzalez. This is where I got this stuff from. I got this directly from the Bexar County Magistrate. You're right, Jules. This isn't the movies. This is real life. Why go out there? Yeah, it's public records. Why go out there? Yeah, and D. Kane doesn't understand. Like I said, one bond amount is 200,000. Another bond amount is 200,000. The violation of bond, no, there is no bond available. Who said that?
I don't know, someone in the comments.
I'm from the hood. I grew up in the hood. I'm from the hood. That's where I grew up at. Look, on the prohibited weapons, which is a 3rd-degree felony, no bond is available. Somebody said, what city? The city of Hard Knocks. I'm just messing around, Isabel Peña. So the violation of bond, no bond. Prohibited weapons because he got caught with the switch. He ain't going anywhere. He ain't going anywhere. So they're trying to get a bond reduction hearing. That's what they're waiting for. But look at that, $200,000 apiece. He's gonna stay put. Look, if he already had existing weapons charges, and then he got caught with another one, it's a wrap. He better have one good lawyer. Oh, you make a valid point, Rob. Then he has a 13 on his forehead. D. Kane does. How long do you think he's going to last in there before he has to check in? How long before he has to check in? And the back of his neck? Man. Going straight to check-in time. Because they ain't going to play with him. Yeah. Go to PC, buddy. Yup, protective custody. And that's speaking truth and facts. They ain't going to play with him over there. I believe so. It's a secret. But look, people want to be crash dummies. They want to crash out. All for Ashley Trevino? That's crazy. All for some TikTok fame? That's what I'm saying. Not even for that. I can't believe people are getting locked up because of Ashley Trevino. She's a whole crash dummy in herself. Oh, we're showing D. Kane's charges from clout to sales. Yeah, right now, D. Kane is detained. Let me call for what it is. Yeah, the charges of the D. Kane guy. He went from D. Kane to detained. So he's detained. They're going to send it to me right now, Santana. $200K bond on one and $200K bond on another one. How tall? I got screenshots. I got more screenshots. I don't remember how tall the little guy is. I gotta find it in my folders. He's 5'1". Ay, Dios mío, 5'1". Yeah, he better check in real quick as soon as he got there. His girlfriends. Did I pull them up? She got out last night. Let me see. Did I grab hers? Yeah. Yeah, his girlfriend got a prohibited weapons, a 3rd-degree felony. So, D. Kane's girlfriend caught a prohibited weapons, 3rd-degree felony charge. Look at the people that are catching charges, all because they want to kick it with they want to kick it with Ashley Trevino, a crash out. Couple goals? Oh no, nah, that's not what you call. You don't call that couple goals. Oh look, they hit us with a warning violation. They don't want the truth being put out. Ashley, why you mad? Santos, why you mad? I'll be back tonight. They're over here reporting the live stream. They don't want the truth out there. All right, I'll be back tonight, 7 p.m. Mountain, 8 Central, 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific. I'm out of here. Call me when you're home. Call me when you're home because I'm pissed off.
Santos.
Who's this?
Mechon, man.
What's up, Mechon?
I got it, fool. I got it. If you want to help a little bit, go ahead.
And Mechon needs to quit. Is this a soap opera? Almost. This is like Days of Our Lives, but the crash out version. This is like Days of Our Lives, the crash out version. But let me tell you something, Mechon. You act like you run San Antonio. You don't run. For all these people that they think that they're plugged in with some heavy hitters, nah, you know what? Someone said you were looking for me. I was watching your live stream, Tasha. You're more than welcome to get in the box. I was telling them about what HEPA was doing to you. But you're welcome in a box. You could always request, and if you want to share what's going on for the ones that missed it, request a box and I'll bring you up. Because we were talking about HEPA a bit ago, how she claims to be this big boss. Here she comes. I think this is her. It is her. Okay.
Hello.
Hi. I was watching your live stream right before we started ours.
Okay.
It was sad to hear what HEPA has done to you and continues to do to you.
Yeah, she's on live with somebody else right now, talking about me, trashing me again. That's who she is as a person. And that's who she will always be as a person. So it'll never.
So I was listening to you were going through health issues, right? You said you had cancer when all this started going down.
I still do.
So I didn't catch a whole lot of it because I was prepping for this live stream. Do you mind sharing what had happened between you and HEPA, or?
Yeah, it's no problem. I mean, it's out there now. So I was one of her gifters. She didn't really act this way before. She wasn't like this before. And then all of a sudden, like, she had started changing. So I had started seeing her like move kind of differently in a different light, and I started backing off. October, I was diagnosed with bladder cancer, and it had originally started in my uterus and then moved to the bladder. So I had surgery on my bladder in October of 2023, and unfortunately, the surgeon nicked my ureter tube, and it cut through my kidney tubes. So it caused a lot of problems. So then I ended up having to have multiple surgeries. In June of 2024, my kidneys actually started failing. And so I had to go to the hospital. And when I went to the hospital, I had found out that my cancer was spreading, that it had moved from the bladder into the colon and into the stomach. During this whole entire time, she would say, "Hey, how are you doing? I'll pray for you, but can you come and battle in the series? Can you come drop for me in the series? Can you come and, shoot for me in this series? 911, I need your help. 911, can you come do this? 911, can you come do that?" So June 30th, I had my first surgery. That's when they had found that the cancer had spread. The surgery had failed. It didn't work. I had started declining. So on July 1st, I had to have another surgery. July 2nd, I had another surgery. July 3rd, I had another surgery. And July 4th, I had to have a procedure because I ended up getting a clot. All during this time, I'm high risk for strokes. So they had to put me on stroke alert because I started showing signs for stroke, and I started declining. During this whole entire time, like, that was all she cared about. All she cared about is if I could show up to a series or not. She literally pushed her series back one day because I was having surgery at 4 p.m. and she wanted to make sure that I could make it. So she pushed it back to make sure that I could make the match.
So you were
when I got out of it.
One of our top gifters, right?
I was. Yeah, I was.
So while you're battling cancer, while you're battling, going through surgeries, while you're doing, trying to survive. You're trying to survive and be here. All the meanwhile, all Hepa cares about is you being there at the battles so you could drop for her.
Correct. Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So that's really all she cared about. I saw her start moving way different, and I just didn't want to be associated with it. So to me, I'm the type of person, you don't need to announce your departure, right? You just like move away from it. You don't have to start acting funky. You just move away from it. If I don't want to rock with you anymore, I just don't think that, I need to announce that I don't want to rock with you anymore, right? So I didn't wish her any ill will. There wasn't this whole huge thing that she's concocted this whole story. It's over a guy, like her friend turned me down. I was speaking to somebody that I had met on this app. He had led me to believe that like we were kind of into each other and we were all mutual friends. I did get burned by him, and she's now concocted this story that, oh, my friend didn't want you, so that's why you're mad at me. That is not the reason. And I have messages to prove all of everything what I was saying and like what I am saying. I have beyond more and more messages to back up exactly what I'm saying. At no point, she even went on to say, like, I made her choose. I actually never made her choose. I have the text messages where I was like, hey, if Figo comes into your live, I'm going to excuse myself. I used to even mod for her. I told her I could not shoot anymore because I had to spend $15,000 on my hospital and my cancer treatments, which is why I was not shooting for anybody. Which is why I was not shooting for anybody anymore, which is the truth. So I was not shooting for anybody in like August or September or October, because I was paying my treatments and my hospital bills, which I still have. My next surgery is actually in a week and a half. So I just stopped, cut her off completely, wished her great luck, and I was like, I'm done. She got on live also and started talking about my son. So that is one thing that you're not going to do. I don't need backhanded prayers for my child. She was saying stuff like, oh, her child must be miserable. It must be so sad to know you're watching your mother die in front of you. Let me tell you something. You can make fun of the way that I look. You can talk about, oh, she's fat chat. Oh, she's ugly. Oh, this man didn't want her or this or that, which wasn't the case. That man, like, I have messages to prove otherwise about that particular man, if that's what we want to call him. But I'm not going to touch on that subject. My child literally had to go with me, and my child is 9. My child had to go with me and pick out my headstone. My child picked out my headstone with me. We paid for my burial plot. We paid for my funeral. We paid for everything. So if you can imagine a 9-year-old picking out pictures with his mother to put on her headstone, right? And picking out pictures for her funeral. So because it's gotten so bad, that we don't know anymore, like, how much longer. And she brought that up in a live, and I have the recording of it. I don't need your backhand prayers. My son has literally watched me be revived in my own living room by EMS. Screaming at EMS, please don't let my mommy die. Please don't let my mom die. Please save my mom. Please don't let her die. And for you to bring up my child on your pathetic little live is disgusting.
It is. And while you're battling everything going on, for somebody to act the way they are, and I'm sorry to hear about everything that's going on, your medical conditions, everything just in general, and the way Hepa is acting. Hepa is all about the money. She could care less about her, what they call her supporters, people that throw for her. If you're not throwing for her, basically you get discarded. if you don't throw for her or you're not supporting her monetarily by throwing gifts, she sees as everybody as being disposable.
Correct.
So basically, she treats people like a piece of trash. I hate to put it that way. When you no longer support her monetarily, she will treat you like a piece of trash and discard you real quick, and then turn around and bash you.
Yes, and that's what she does. Like, I was talking to somebody else from her chat, and like right before I had gotten on live, and they were just like, I can't do this anymore. Like, none of her old mods want to mod. Like, nobody wants to do anything. Like, it's just kind of pathetic.
And the thing about it is, so what I tell people, we're not a Cheeseman page, we're not a tea page. We are an awareness community over here. So I don't know if you've been around the awareness community or not, but that's what we are over here. We bring awareness to individuals like this on social media, on TikTok. I know TikTok might be disappearing, but we're going to move to other platforms to continue this and continue exposing them. So an awareness community is different from Cheeseman pages and tea pages. This was all things that I have been watching, and that's why we're bringing awareness on Jefa. She calls herself a boss, but what I was telling everybody was the fact that she claims that, I don't care if she's she has a Live Pro badge or she's whatever it is on TikTok, and she calls herself, portrays herself to be a baller. No, that's not even the case, because when they were doing the PPP loans back in the day, which I showed, her getting those 2 PPP loans, if she was a boss and she stood on business, she would not have even needed those PPP loans. But what I think, they got them, and it did not go to payroll, because they claim it went to payroll. It didn't go to payroll. It went in their pockets so they could go buy what they want, so they could go shopping. It wasn't about payroll, because that's not even the case. They're a bunch of frauds.
Yeah, there was somebody else. Like, I can't really speak on it, like, because I can't prove it. So I don't want to misspeak or anything. But there is somebody who has proof and who has talked to their like previous employees to expose like a lot of stuff.
And eventually, I'll do a lot of digging into Jefa and see who wants to come forward. And I want to see who's not scared of her, because I'm not scared. I'm not scared. And yes, I did show charges that of Jefa back in the day, and several other people have. So for her to claim she's a Christian woman, a godly woman, her behavior says otherwise. She's using God as a way to manipulate people, and we talk about this all the time. She uses God to manipulate people and con them into thinking that she's a woman of God. That's not even the case. Not at all.
Correct. Yeah.
And what transpired this morning?
So this morning, like one of her little protege friends, known by King Diablo, King D on this app, he called me this morning, and they all run in a little clique together, and they're all little besties. And, I was like, I don't even know why you're calling my phone, why you guys are still harassing me. He called off of a different number, though, because all of their numbers are blocked. They're all blocked on every avenue of social media possible. All of their numbers are blocked. Everything has been blocked from them. I want no contact from her proteges or anything like that. So they called off of a random number he's like, I need to talk to you. I need to update you, and we need to speak. I immediately said, you have a lot of nerve calling my phone when you guys were sitting in live talking about, oh, we're just waiting for her to die. We were just pretending to be her friends. We're just waiting for her to die, chat. They literally said that, and there's a recording of them saying that they were just literally waiting for me to die. That was the only reason why they were my friend. Somebody recorded it. Like, you cannot deny a recording. It's literally on recording.
That's disgusting for somebody. And who was that?
King Diablo. I don't even know what he goes by on this app anymore. So literally after that phone call, I changed my phone number, so now nobody has it. And I went to the police station. I filed a report for harassment and bullying. I showed them every single message that I have. And then I showed them the call logs and everything else like that. I showed them everything that they're doing on social media. I showed them everything. And I was like, you know what? I'm tired of it. I'm done. I just want the harassment to stop because, I was just like, I wanted to go away because I'm not playing with these people anymore. This has been going on. They've been bullying and harassing me since like August, and I haven't said anything. I've just kept my mouth shut. I've just kept my mouth closed because I'm like, yo, I'm an adult. I don't want to play into these games because that's kind of what they want on TikTok, right? That's all they want to do on TikTok.
And you say his name was King Diablo?
Yeah, King Diablo.
Okay, I'm going to put a folder together for that guy too. Since he wants to be making those type of phone calls, I'm going to put. So if you don't know, Miss Tasha, when I say I'm going to put a folder together for somebody, that means I am going to do all the digging that I need to do on all these individuals. That means I'm going to pull skeletons out of their closets that they're trying to hide.
If you message me, I can send you his 42-page rap sheet. He goes around this app and he has like a 42-page rap sheet. He goes around this app threatening women. It's just crazy.
Yeah, send me a message, and then that way I could provide you with the email. And then it's better to communicate that way because then I transfer things from my email into folders.
Okay.
And I'm so sorry to hear what has transpired with Carla. The Jefa, I already said she needs to take that name off of her username. She is not a Jefa. She's not a boss. What she is a con, a crook, and she's not a baller. All she is a beggar on TikTok.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, I mean, yeah, and I'll send you all of my messages. Like, I'll send you all of my screenshots too. And then if I can drop the recordings in there, I'll drop the recordings in there too.
Yeah, you could drop whatever you need to drop in there. And that's why I'm going to provide you with the email address, and everything will get put into the folders. And then King Diablo will have a folder. Jefa already has a folder, and I'm adding more and more every single day. And so the community knows when I put folders together, it's not a good thing. That means I'm grabbing paperwork, I'm grabbing anything and everything on them that I can. I'm pulling up as much information. We have people that help us work behind the scenes to get other information. So it's a community thing. I don't know what to tell them. But besides, it sucks to be them because at the end of the day, the awareness community that we have, we're not here to mess around or play around, especially when they're doing what they're doing to you. And I'm so sorry to hear what's going on. I know Mrs. Homie has something to say. She's right here. Go ahead, Miss Homie.
You sure you want me to talk? Because this page might fucking go down.
Hey, watch your language. Just watch your language.
Let me tell you something, Carla. You think you're a boss bitch over there? You think you run shit? The day you walk in somebody's shoes that's fucking dying? The day you walk in somebody's shoes that's watching their mother die? Ben, you'll know what it is to be a boss. When you wake up every day and fight to breathe, then we'll talk about you being a boss. But until then, little girl, go hide in your fucking corner, you bitch.
Yeah, yeah. That's how I feel. So
And that's Mrs. Homie. For the ones that don't know, Miss Homie is a whole different ball game than me. And she stands behind you, Miss Tasha.
Thank you guys.
Because this community will stand behind you. We're not going to allow anybody to do what they're doing to you. And Miss Homie said it best. Like, if I put Miss Homie on the live stream, she's gonna say it how it is, and Miss Homie doesn't hold back, and that's why she said, I'll take this whole live stream down with me." I'm like, she means it. She'll take the whole live stream down with her.
Thank you guys.
But I want to thank you for coming in the box. It is greatly appreciated. I'm going to send me a message. I'll provide you an email, and I'm going to put a folder for King Diablo together, and then I'm going to add to Jefas. So I don't know what to tell them. They done effed around, and they're going to find out that the awareness community is different from the Chisme pages and the T pages.
Right.
We work to get a lot done, and this is only the beginning of what we're doing.
Thank you guys so much. And I just want to say, I see the chat. Some people are asking if there's anything that you guys can do. I don't have a GoFundMe because I really don't need it. I have insurance. I have health insurance. And I have health insurance, and I just recently signed up for, copay assistance with, through the cancer homes and stuff like that. So I don't need, like a GoFundMe or anything else like that. Just prayers, you guys. I just honestly, just the prayers. Thankfully I'm in a financial situation where, I don't need a GoFundMe. It's just prayers. That's all I honestly really just need is prayers. And I really do appreciate the prayers, and I really do appreciate the backup. And all of that. But I don't need anything monetary at all.
We wish you the best of luck on your journey. I always tell people that. I wish you the best of luck. Good luck with your surgery. And me and Mrs. Homie will light a candle for you. We're Hispanics. We're Mexicanos, and we'll light a candle for you. And at the end of the day, I wish you the best of luck. And
thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Get in contact with me, and I'm going to put some folders together to expose these people.
Okay. All right. No worries. Thank you so much for having me.
You have a good night.
You too.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
That's crazy. That's crazy that this individual who claims to be a woman of God, a Christian, is doing all that now. I'm sorry. You're not a woman of God. She's not a woman of God. I'm trying to get that off. And her day will come. Her day will come. So I'm going to call it for what it is. I'm not going to. Whew. Disgusting behavior. Miss Homie said it best. You're not a boss. You're not a boss. And I don't think you'll ever be a boss. Yeah, Carol C., she's on there too? Okay. Let's continue with this guy. And I'm going to build up a folder for King Diablo. And I'm also going to a folder for continue Jefas folder. Yeah.
Okay, I got it already.
So we are going to go over, when we're done with this, we're going to go over to Carol C's and go show support. But let me continue.
Okay. Well, just make sure they get home, lock the doors, and make.
You know what? That clown got exposed for stolen valor last night. And I got it right here. I showed it. I continue to show it. Recap for the latecomers. We were exposing Jefa, how, and it's going to be on YouTube. One of our moderators, KK Rissa, is going to have it all on YouTube. So I showed this last night. Give me 1 second. This was the stolen Valor. This was the stolen Valor. Oh, you screen recorded too, little man? Okay, little man also screen recorded. There's the moderator, KK Rissa. Is going to be on YouTube as well. In case you missed it, my apologies. It's been kind of crazy. I said Hepa got two PPP loans. They were all forgiven. So that is what happened as well. Now, let me continue with Gru, because I showed the stolen Valor, the emails from the stolen Valor. I also showed, this morning I showed this. Let me see. Is it right here? Oh, that's the wrong one. Hold on. This morning I showed this. Oh, well, that didn't work out too well. Oh, my goodness. We sent a FOIA request to the Border Patrol for Santos. We sent a FOIA request for Santos to the Border Patrol. Give us 7 to 10 business days. We'll get the results back. We know he was not Border Patrol, but because he was claiming to be, we went ahead and did a FOIA request over to Customs. So we did that. So stolen Valor, Santos, we did all that. And when I say I got folders on people. I'm not sitting here just saying that I got folders and I don't. And I got extra folders. Here's his mom.
Tell him to request.
Oh, no.
He got a restriction.
This is him threatening some, the Blackwell individual, the Anthony guy. This is him threatening to send people over to the guy's house.
Hey, I want you to go take care of someone in Birmingham. Someone that's talking shit about this old ass man. I'm gonna give you his TikTok, and we're gonna do this on TikTok live, bro. Look, there's someone that's on this app and this platform called Welding Selman. Okay, go search him up, and then I'm gonna give you a few basic checks. But let just find out where he's at. Okay, I'm gonna give you his app.
Look for Bessemer. Tell him search in Bessemer.
Oh, no, he's a Bessemer. Hey, call Brian. He's in Bessemer. He's over there in Bessemer, all the way down. That's even easier. Okay, I'll call you later.
Hey, Pops.
Show up. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
You know, doing stupid things like that on social media, I don't care if he's trying to make himself like he has power of some sort. He has no power. This guy, he's not plugged in with anybody. Let me do this. Let me go to my email. So Santos, you keep on doing what you're doing out there. Santos, you keep doing what you're doing out there in Mexico. You might find yourself like this. Keep doing what you're doing.
Para pasar información del MF. ¿Qué información le pasaba? Que la ubicación donde se encontraban los chapos. ¿De quién te la mandaste esa información? A Lupe Campos y Noé Campos, integrantes del cártel MF. ¿Qué te prometían?
This was another social media influencer out there in Mexico. This is his last words before he was wiped out. So Santos being in Mexico, you're going to end up like this influencer. Listen in, Santos. You know Spanish.
¿Cuánto te daban? Nos prometían carros, casa que me iban a ir a ganar. Ni un 5 llegó nunca. ¿Qué más te podían hacer? Andar panocheando, andar donde poder ubicar a los chapos.
So they were being promised cars, houses, all that. When you're tied in with the wrong people, or you're claiming to be tied in with people, Santos, you'll end up like this guy right here. This guy was another social media influencer, and you claim to be, the part of the cartel, that you're tied in with people in Juarez and Juaritos. You're tripping. You're big tripping.
Nada, nomás eso, andar de panocha, andar pasando información nomás. Después te piden que sí quisieras.
And here's my warning, not only to Santos, but I got word that Jefa was telling people that her husband is tied into the Sinaloa. Yes, I did get word back that Jefa was claiming that her husband is part of the Sinaloa. You're playing with fire. And if you're playing with big fire doing that. Don't be telling people on social media that your husband is tied in with Sinaloa. You don't tell nobody that. You're crazy. That's crazy. You think I wouldn't get word back? Nah. Don't you ever tell anybody that somebody's tied in with somebody. Nobody says that.
Que por la ubicación donde se encontraban los chapos. ¿De quién se la mandaste esa información? A Lupe Campos y Noé Campos, integrantes del cártel MF. ¿Qué te prometían o cuánto te daban? Nos prometían carros, casa que me iban a ir a ganar. Ni un 5 llegó nunca. ¿Qué más te podían hacer? Andar panocheando, andar.
So Santos and Jefa, for the ones that want to say they're tied in with people, you could find yourself saying your last words like this social media influencer right here. You keep claiming you're tied into people that you're not tied into. You're gonna find yourself saying your very last words, because they don't play out there in Mexico. The cartels, they don't take light to any of this nonsense that people are doing on social media.
Poder ubicar a los chapos. Para ellos. Nada, nomás eso, andar de panocha, andar pasando información nomás. Después te piden que sí quisieras. Que anduviera por donde si supiera dónde se llevaba la plebada de los chapos, que le dijera a todos, si miraba al que pasara, le dijera. ¿Qué mensaje le quiere dejar a la plebada?
And for the ones that don't know, they dropped flyers out of an airplane out there in Sinaloa, in Culiacan. A lot of social media influencers were on those flyers. Peso Pluma was on there. A couple of other Mexican singers were on those flyers. It was a big list of people. Don't find yourself on the flyer, because then you're going to find yourself on a t-shirt. So don't find yourself like all the social media influencers that were on that list with their pictures, because you're going to find yourself on a t-shirt as well.
Se dejen llevar por cosas que según te van a cumplir, plebe, la neta. Puro chapo humano.
Now, that was his last words. That was his last words of El Pinky. His name was El Pinky. That was his last words right before they wiped him out. So keep messing around in Santos and Jefa and claim that you're tied into people. You'll end up like all the social media influencers that has happened to. I got another one. See, we don't play around over here. I'll show you what it is. Miss Homie, I cannot translate the whole video. Well, he on his final words, he was talking about, on his final words, who he was diming out. He was given locations. He was given locations of where certain people were at. I can't say a lot. I can't say a lot.
No se dejen llevar por cosas que
That's el pinky.
te van a cumplir, plebe, la neta. Y eso no.
That's el pinky. You see what I'm saying? Keep messing around. Messing around. That's what's going to happen. That message goes out to Santos and Jefa. Yeah, El Pirata de Culiacan was another one. So keep messing around. You're going to find out. That's the message I'm putting out to Santos and Jefa. Now, Ashley, my message to you, because I'm going to gather a whole lot more. As you see, I got videos on top of videos that I've been going through and doing everything else. I got messages upon messages of what's going on. What we are going to do is gather a whole lot more. I'm not even done yet. Yeah, saying that he runs Mexico, he's going to find himself like that guy. Barking up the wrong tree. You got that right. So what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm gonna break this down into a 2-part series, because we've been on since 7 o'clock. We've been on an hour and a half. So I'm gonna break this down into a 2-part series. I will release the rest of what I have and the rest of what's coming my way. And I will announce a day. I haven't decided yet, because then we'll go another 2 hours. We'll end up going another 2 hours to drop the rest of what I have. So I will let everybody know when I'm going to drop the rest. I'm not even close to being done. Bree is the next one that is the next series. She is part of that next segment. So I'm going to go show support to Carol C. We're going to go show support to Carol C. And then that gives me a chance to also continue putting things together in folders. With that being said, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and, do I want to share this? Where's my downloads? Hold on. All right, I'll go out like a thug on this one. This is Ashley Trevino. Hey, it's the end of the live stream anyways. These are recordings from Ashley Trevino. There's videos to go with it. But some Menace to Ennis. Oh, here comes the puzzle piece. Just great. Hold on. All right. Menace to Ennis put this together. Let's not forget, Ashley Trevino is a racist individual. Let's do this.
Black ass, horse smelled ass bitch. Like literally, because if you heard my fucking face, I guarantee you I'd fucking kill your ass, you stupid bitch. Somebody please take this black bitch out. I said that. Now we have that black bitch at the unit visiting him.
All right. I gotta go. before they hit the account, I'm out of here. That enough will hit the account. I gotta go. That's not even all of it.